this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently goal. He'd be perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while. Marks gets it. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on down. He met no gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. May now from the gun. Taken in by Williams outright. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Anderson's going to get it on third down. And he'll get it up to the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Offense is set, first and 10. Here's May to the air. He finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down. May. That's him on the quick hitter. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Connects on the crosser. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. Wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of can hit the ground on this side.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
May now on third down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Series and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
First down throw by Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They go play action with Stroud. Past the 25, still on the move. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. Offensive line fast.
18. And the Texans first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. For big yards on the right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Houston.
A 28-yard gain.
Here we go.
First down Houston.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Working quickly here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on first down. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Patriots 23.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Lonnie Tavai will range it in for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. One away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Gets everything he has under this one. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Five. Crazy.
Going for it with May. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots tie and can take the lead here in the second.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Keeps away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say is that one.
Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Taking it off here to Mixon. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 15.
First down, Stroud. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. They're on him again. He goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs in execution with effort. Great effort, but you got to execute and hold on to that ball for any chance.
This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's good.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
18.
Mixon will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Final timeout called by the Texans. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, right.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. D'Amico Ryans making the call. They're going for 2 here.
The Texans will line up for the
They'll try it on the ground. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
18. Patriots 6.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. The give now to Henderson. Has room down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans first down. A gain of 14.
Stroud off of play action. Defense, a big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
And the Texans first down.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This one's caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Now the give to Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Mixon again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Looking quickly here.
It's now 3rd and
Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Patriots 13. Maybe Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Maine looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What's up? Crazy.
To the air on 1st down, May. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
The return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness.